I'm starting. Recording started. We're starting with Beekeeper's Draft. Let's do this. I don't hate Bitter Downfall,
Select
but
show picks.
oh yeah, sure.
I think there are two reasonable picks in this pack. I think Bitter Downfall is one of them.
Can we take Gandalf?
I think that's the other.
Yep.
I think I'm taking Gandalf, by the way. I literally sat about this and thought about it for like 15 minutes, and I decided I'm taking Gandalf.
And that's what tells me that I think that both are reasonable, right? Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
you have 45 seconds.
Yeah.
I would also
So
take Gandalf. I think that it's a really good rare. I think passing it is gonna push somebody into like if somebody gets that third pick or second pick, they're gonna be like, oh man, maybe I want to be blue red, and I would just like to take that card. I've only gone down on Bitter Downfall.
Yeah. That being said, it's still very good.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a premium removal spell, but
Yep. I don't hate Bitter Downfall.
Yeah.
Pick two. Think I'm slamming this Birthday Escape.
Excited to Birthday Escape.
Slam Birthday Escape.
I don't hate Old Man Willow. I'm just gonna put it out there. I think this pick is actually kind of reasonable. We did just pass two blue uncommons. Two blue, a good blue rare and a blue uncommon. I don't think Old Man Willow's an absurd pick.
So that's like pack 1, pick 2 of like, and like you're gonna get the goods in pack 3, right?
Oh,
you may have a lukewarm. Like I'm not thinking. I just think like I am not trying to pick. If I'm picking Old Man Willow here, I'm taking any Great Hole I can see, because I do not want to black green. You can never.
I don't think that's a bad idea, right? Is just like picking up the.
Wait, what's wrong with Black Green Tree Folk?
Wait, what?
What's wrong with Black Green?
I think Black Green is a bottom 3 archetype.
Okay, I heavily disagree with you, but whatever. That's a different conversation. I think Black Green's pretty fine. What did we actually take here? Old Man. Okay, so then we're just taking Frodo, right?
Yeah, certainly. There's no other card that I'd take here.
Yeah, it's just easily a Frodo.
Boom.
And then we're enting most likely.
I mean, with what we're doing so far, we're enting.
I don't hate Reprieve here. In fact, I think I would pick Reprieve here.
I think N is 100% making my deck all the time.
Yeah.
I'm pretty interested in taking a Land Cycler early too.
No, that's pretty fair. That's pretty fair. My thought was that we could base ourselves. Basically, we could start picking up white cards because I think that white black, and this is a very good white card. A bit of a signal, and we can start basing ourselves in white and black. But I think Ent is super reasonable.
Did they take N or did they take Reprieve? Derek?
What?
Did they take Ent or Reprieve?
Oh, I thought you guys were still talking about this.
This is the wrong pack.
Yeah, it's the wrong pack.
Oh, well, let's find out. Yeah, they took N.
Yeah, they took N. I mean, you're obviously taking Troll out of that next pack, so like.
Yes. Yeah.
This is easy. Move on. We're great. We're happy.
Yeah.
This pack sucks.
I don't think it is.
I will probably be taking this many partings. I mean, I'm not thrilled about it. This is one of the reasons like I don't like moving in on the green archetype so early, is because I feel like I'm just passing way, like I really want to take this Glorious Scale or this Land Rove, and
I think I'm taking the Land Rove.
I think we're taking the many partings. I think when we passed that Reprieve, I think we were giving up on white, and I think many partings is a card we need in our deck, and I want, we have, with 2 Land Cyclers and a many partings, we're already getting to play 15 lands, and I just want to secure that. So
I think I'm taking the bird. Just because pack 1, pick 6. I don't think we've given up on white, right? We have a Frodo. It's one of our best cards. We pick up a Great Hole, and then we're kind of cooking with gas.
Yeah, I think that you can take Land Roval or many partings here as long as you have a plan. Honestly, I think that either is pretty reasonable because both lead themselves into situations that are pretty preferable. I'm pretty okay with either, to be honest.
Yeah. I mean, I think I lean towards many partings here. But it seems fine either way. Let's see.
One thing I just want to say is I think the better plan is you take the fixing first and it frees you up for the picks later.
How bang important.
Oh, boo.
I think that's like that is actually the fourth card I would take.
I think that's the fifth card I would take. I think I would take Sirith Ungol Patrol over Bag End Porter here. And I take Butterbur over it too. So that's definitely my fifth pick.
Yeah, I just don't think Butterbur is a playable card.
Well, I don't think this is an argument we necessarily need to have. We all disagree with
Yeah.
the Bag and Porter.
Okay. I think we're taking envelope here.
Yes.
Yep.
They took envelope for sure.
Lovely.
I think I like rockets or haunt.
I think I'm taking Haunt.
I like one haunt.
We already have the Willow, so I'm pretty excited.
Oh, and then we got the Sirith Ungol Patrol. We're
No.
happening?
no.
What is happening?
Stop taking that card.
Yeah, it's unplayable.
It doesn't do anything.
God, I want you just took haunt.
And we get a guardian. Sick.
Yeah, it's an easy Guardians.
Wizards Rockets. No.
I'm okay taking Rider. I'm okay taking Rider. It's a disenchant. Having a disenchant and somewhere in your playable pool is important.
We should be taking Legolas here, right?
No, that card. If you put Legolas in your deck, you want your people you're drafting for in your 8/4 to put that card in their deck.
Not you. Okay,
The
sure.
trap.
I actually do think Snarky's better because you can get like if someone has a Barad-dûr or a Minas Tirith or something.
I'm not
You
boarding
can
that
just
card
board
in
that
if
card
they.
in.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
boarding.
No,
it.
I'm not boarding that
If
card
we
in.
can splash it, I'm dead. If we have some great hauls, I am 100% boarding that card in.
We
It's a
just take.
2/4 for 4.
Yeah.
We're taking
We're
Flower Ring, right?
We're white treeing instantly. That card is
Bang,
wild.
baby.
Okay, and then we're taking Fell Beast. Sick.
Yes.
Mhm.
So we're just like blue or not white, black, splash green? Question mark.
Yes.
We might not even put the green cards. Well, now we're putting the green cards in our deck.
Are we? I'm
think
just
so.
not that high on Shelob the more I see it get
I think
played.
Shelob's fine. I think Shelob's fine. And the issue is that the second best card in this pack is also green.
What else are you
And the-
picking out of this pack, Derek? I guess East Farthing Farmer?
I think Farmer's like pretty reasonable. Yeah. But I mean, maybe Shelob's is good enough that if we ever end up with the right splashing tools that it's worth taking it speculatively. But I'm saying like generically, like I do not think I would take I think I would take Bitter Downfall over Shelob, pack one, pick one.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, sure, but East Farthing Farmer is a far cry from Bitter Downfall, though.
Yeah.
No, yeah, okay. Okay, well, yeah. I think I would take any good, like, Claim, Bitter Downfall, like,
course.
just like a lot of the good commons and uncommons I'm taking over
I mean,
Shelob.
I'm taking Gandalf over it. Like,
Yeah.
you could convince me to take a Birthday Escape. Like,
Yeah, I would snap off a
like,
Birthday Escape over it.
Yeah.
I'd take
Pretty
Berserker.
easy Berserker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a little
Would they
satisfied with
actually-
Galadriel, but I'm not taking a Shield's fine.
I think we're, like, pretty heavy about March or Lash, right?
I don't think
Oh.
we have a lot of army makers.
And we don't
Oh,
have
I
a
have not
banner
found-
removal. Like, we probably need Lash here, right?
Yeah, I think this is a bit of a misstep here.
I agree.
March is really only good if you have a lot of army, or like a lot is too much, but like you need like 4 armies at least.
Sure, yeah. I think this is, like, wrong, but not by a huge degree. What the fuck is this pack? I
mean,
think...
we're-
Is this a rockets or, like, a horn? Or, like...
I think it's a horn. I'm not super excited
Wait,
about
really?
it. Yeah.
No, I
you
think Banish
you
is good here.
think Banish is good? I guess
Yeah,
I guess we didn't take the Lash. We didn't take the Lash either.
Yeah, and that's why is because
Okay,
we didn't take the
yeah.
lash. We needed the removal.
Yeah.
We're planning to be white black, I think, rather than like a black green. So, and white has looked pretty open from this seat.
Oh, what'd you say about white being open?
I mean, you take
Bang.
Denethor here, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think. I mean, that card's medium, but
Is
it's probably gonna make my deck.
it... Fine.
At the very least, I think it's a better sideboard card than Black Breath.
Yes.
Thoughts on taking
We
Limbus?
already picked up the disenchant,
Yeah.
so I'm not like absurdly hating either Limbus or like Shire Scarecrow.
Yeah, I'm okay taking the having a second answer. Like it's fine.
Haunt.
Yeah.
Now I really wish we had this Kirathungal Patrol.
Okay, whatever.
I
I
mean,
think we're taking Rosie.
I agree we're supposed to take Rosie here.
I disagree.
I think we should take Great Hall second.
I actually think this is a snap Great Hall. Not snap,
Yeah.
but Rosie does not actually do very much in our deck. Like, what token makers do we have?
And we already have a Denethor. Rosie
Right, we have
Denethor is
Denethor. That's
completely
the obvious
wild.
one. But what
Yeah.
else do we have?
I mean,
We have a many partings. We have a generous end.
We're not playing many guardings.
Oh.
In generous end, yes, but like
yeah, like it. I
like
think
Rosie
we- I-
Cotton isn't
this-
just good in a vacuum. She needs
Yeah,
support
this-
around her.
I actually think it is Grey Hall because like if we put this Grey Hall in our deck, it's just adding a Willow and a Shelob to our deck.
And a Bilbo.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, it's definitely Grey
Or
Hall.
Frodo, yeah.
I think that when you kind of like start to think about the pieces that we have in our deck, Great Hall becomes much better there.
This is a Sam's, right?
I think we need another envelope. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm crazy.
Don't hate
I
envelope.
have 2 land cyclers already. I'm really interested in one.
We have
That's
the
true.
generous end too, like the generous end, envelope, and Grey Hall. Like that's 3 sources. Like I'm pretty interested in Sam's.
No, we don't have the Great Hall. We don't have the Great Hall.
Oh yeah, we did take the Grey Hall. Fuck.
Yes, that's why I think we need the envelope here because we passed the Great Hall, so we need the envelope here so we can splash our 3.
Yeah.
Because without those cards, our deck is really bad.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So I think we actually need it. Yeah.
Unfortunate.
It is, but like, it's
Yeah,
it's fine.
you gotta take the envelope. We didn't actually prioritize that Grey Hall.
And it's very like it makes sense, right? Rosie
Yeah.
presents as an insane card and usually is very good. I just think it's not that good in our deck specifically.
You can keep going, Derek.
Yeah, I'm just talking to my mother. Frodo's just not good, right?
I'm slamming Torment.
Oh yeah,
No, Frodo is not that good unless you're in white black specifically.
I still don't
I
even
think.
think it's that great in white black, by the way.
Really? Interesting.
Yeah. I don't think it's like insane in white black either. I think this card is medium. I think it's worse than Torment.
I haven't played with Frodo, so
I
can't
agree.
speak to
I think
I've played with Frodo a shit ton. Yeah, I played with Frodo like at least 5+ times right now. And
I've
most
never
of the
actually had a
time-
chance.
So
to
most
play
of the time,
Frodo in white
it is
black.
a 2/3.
And it is disappointing me every single
It's a
time.
two-
I
it's a 2/3.
want a Torment really bad in my deck.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough.
It's also the first Torment in our deck. Also, like a bunch of my black decks, like I'm ecstatic to put the 4th Torment in my deck. So
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense to me.
We're
Yeah, I'll
taking
just-
Shire Sheriff, right?
I don't think so. I think we're taking Lash.
Lash?
I think we need removal.
It just has to be Lash.
Once again, for the same reason that Rosie is not great in our deck.
Okay, so we took the Shelob, right? We took the Shelob. Well, I don't know what our 2-drop situation is. If our 2-drop situation is an abomination,
Yeah,
if it's really bad, then we have to take Vanguard. So
If
I
our two-drop
remember looking
situation
back
is
through the
that
deck.
bad, then like why aren't we taking like Cavalier or something here?
Well, because we took a 1-drop. we took a card that's better than Cavalier for that reason.
I don't know, man. Feels kind of bad, but whatever. I'm fine with Eagle. Are we even playing Eagles actually? Do we have like 3?
Yeah, we're white. We're white black.
Okay.
or white
sure,
black. I think we're
whatever.
taking Eagles too.
It's great. Yeah.
Like pick up either Cavalier or Shelops. Fine.
Field Ambush is awesome.
Warg is fine.
No
Whatever.
playables. Taking the thing,
Thing's good.
and we're not getting the Willow back. So rip.
Yeah, that was a little bit awkward at certain points, but overall I think they ended up in the right spot.
I think this is a hard draft, to be honest. Like, I don't actually think this is that easy of a draft to pilot.
I had this marked as the second hardest draft to pilot.
Makes sense to me.
Cool.
And I think, I guess we're grading them afterwards.
Yeah. I am looking at the timeline, and I want to adjust it to about 10 minutes per draft. We just did 15 on the first one, but we had slow start, so whatever.
Sure.
Starting off with
I'm
claim.
slamming claim. On this back.
Slam claim.
Yeah.
You could take rally, but I judge you.
Yeah.
Yes, we're slamming claim.
And then I think we're taking Fearfire Foes.
I think I'm also taking Fearfire Foes, but you could convince me to Fell Beast. I think Fearfire Foes is like a much better card than Fell Beast, so
I want Fearfire Foes more than I want. I'm lower on Fell Beast than other people. I think a card costing 6 mana, and sometimes it's just 6 mana. They sack a 1/1, you make a food, and with flying, and like I'm not thrilled with it. And Fearfire Foes is just wins the game when no other card will do it.
yeah.
I think I respect Fell Beast, but would take Fearfire Foes. But I think I take Fearfire Foes over like basically everything outside of like 5 or 10 rares or something. Like
I think I have a really hard time calling this a mistake.
Yeah.
So I think this is totally fine.
I don't think it's a mistake. I just would take Fearfire Foes.
I think I'm taking Sam's here, and we can just cut black.
Yeah, I'm also taking Sam's here. You could convince me to Gale, by the way. You cannot convince me to Deceive.
Yeah, I actually don't. I think I think Sam's and Gale are better than Deceive, and Sam stays on color, which is really like interesting to me, and it's ring temps you like. Just like it just kind of goes well with our picks, and I'm really interested in cutting black, because I guess this pack we passed 3 good black cards, but the first pack we didn't really pass a ton of black. So I think the idea of cutting off black, like if we take this rescue, I don't know how the rest of the packs go, but it could be really nice.
We should just solidify ourselves in our primary color.
I agree.
Like,
I think if you take Fearfire Foes, you can maybe. Oh no, there's not even another red card here. I think you're still taking Sam's here.
You're still taking Sam's.
Yeah, I think it should just always be Sam's here.
I agree.
And I definitely take Gale as well over Deceive. As a person who loves Deceive, super high on the card.
Like, if we just gonna take like Vanguard.
I'm just taking Vanguard.
Yeah, but if we're just taking Vanguard anyways, imagine if we take Sam's here and then we take Vanguard and we're literally passing like no good black cards, no good black cards.
Now, what do you think? What do you think was taken?
There's no shot he took a second Deceive, right?
Hit the old show pick button for me.
No.
I would take Eowyn over Deceive with no white card.
Yeah, unfortunately, like I've looked through all the drafts, and this is I think where it came off the rails. But we can talk about it in retrospect. So.
Yeah. I mean, it's a pretty clear Vanguard, and then I think you're just taking Smite. You're pretty excited. Yeah.
I think I'm taking Rally, to be honest, but
I don't think I'm taking Rally. I think I'm okay, because I think in Blackguard you actually do want the Smites. Smite is really
Oh,
good.
sure, that's pretty fair. Well, so here's the thing though, is we're not black-white. Or we're not black-red. We're 2 cards into blue and we're 2 cards into black.
I think our black cards are way
much
better though,
so.
but yeah.
No, this is reasonable. Okay.
Yeah.
Think I'm taking Patrol here?
I think I'm taking War Beast.
I think I take Isolation.
I'm also Isolation. If we're playing blue, if we've taken 2 Deceives, let's just take this Isolation and let's get another blue card that's good, that we want one in our decks, and we can just be blue-black.
Okay, I'm just hard attached to this Claim and Fell Beast, and I don't think I'm moving out of black. I could see myself moving out of red and also moving out of blue. And the fact of just getting a solid playable in our deck just seems good enough. Like, all of these cards seem comparable, so I'm just taking Patrol because I know I'm in black.
I think Isolation is significantly better than Patrol.
I agree. If you're taking a card on like you might play War Beast, you might play Patrol, you might play Isolation, right? Right now, your higher percent chance to play Patrol. Isolation is much better than Patrol and War Beast. So like if you're playing, well, much better is strong. If you're considering playing blue and you're that high on blue and picking Deceives early, you're probably taking Isolation here.
Yeah. Okay, I don't hate Patrol or Isolation. I do not like War Beast.
As long as we don't take fucking Tail.
Okay, yeah, War Beast.
Yeah, War Beast
whatever. Not really happy about it, but
Oh my god, we're about to take Kingfisher, aren't we?
I think
Yeah,
this
and
is a knife wound.
I agree it's a knife wound, but we're taking Kingfisher. Yep.
Julian's just forcing blue-red again. And then we take envelope.
Yeah, it's an
easy
envelope,
envelope.
100 times. So like, I think it's Bats. Even though I don't think Bats is very good, you could also convince me it's Warg, but it's
Yeah.
none of the other cards.
I like Warg more than Bats.
I
Yeah, I
also like
take
Warg
Warg.
more than Bats, but
Full.
Alright.
Wow. There's an Ent in this pack.
I think I am taking the Ent.
I think I'm taking Flamesmith. I think
I
Julian
think I'm
takes
taking
Flamesmith.
Flamesmith, yeah.
I think like all these cards are super replaceable. Cast is fine. All these cards are super replaceable, and it's pack 1. What if we just randomly have a 4 cycler in our sideboard? You never know
I
what's going
don't
to actually be open.
I don't believe that Flamesmith is very replaceable in specifically the blue-red deck. Every other deck, I don't want Flamesmith on my deck. In the blue-red deck, I very much so want 2 copies of Flamesmith in there.
What do you think the chances are we're going to be blue-red at the moment?
I think it's reasonably possible. We haven't picked a black card since our first 2 picks.
Yeah, I would agree. I think we've sent a lot of signals that black may be open to other people around us, and like.
Man, we just never picked a fucking lane in this pack, and it's such
Nope.
a disaster.
Yeah.
It's actually just a disaster. All right, we can keep going.
Patrol. Sure.
Fuck
Oh,
no,
we got the
gotta-
Isolation
we
back.
gotta-
That's
Wow, blue
crazy.
is
That's so insane.
All right, what do you guys actually take here?
Oh, fuck, man. This pack was wildly difficult. I'm taking Ring, but it's...
I'm taking. I decided I'm taking Claim.
Okay.
I think I would.
So
I think it's wild, but we're already going to be black. I think.
I
don't
think.
think
third
Ring is.
card that I would take.
Oh man, I don't think Ring is that insane.
Okay, so stats show that Ring is not like that great,
It's not that great.
but the thing is that Ring is still like 100 ticks. So I think I'm taking Ring, even in paper
shut
too.
up. You're not taking Ring... Like, what? What? What are you talking about? You sit down at the PT. You're like day 2 or whatever. You're taking
You're
Ring for $60?
No,
I
I'm
think-
talking about like
I
if
wanna
this
pick
is a
one out of
moto
this pack.
draft.
Okay, well, this is not a moto draft. We're talking
Sure.
PT. You're testing with a PT,
I
not
think
a
I'm
moto
taking.
draft.
I think I'm taking. Okay, if this is the PT, I think I'm taking Claim because it goes in whatever deck we end up in.
I
You commit
also
to
think
This will
that.
go in the blue-red deck.
Well, fucking, I don't want to be in the blue-red deck, but for some reason I feel like we're forcing the blue-red deck here. But then we didn't take Flamesmith, so I don't know what we're doing here.
Divorce your mind of what you would do, Derek.
Our 2 best cards are black by
Okay.
like a significantly large margin.
This is true.
I'm also I just don't. I think maybe we're taking the ring. I just don't know how much I want my opponents to have that card. And if we take the ring right now, we can prioritize a club or some way to sack it and try to use it. I think that the odds that we are going to end up in black are very low. I think we just take the ring. We look for a club. We look for some way to put it on the top of our deck or return it to our hand, and we just try to build our deck knowing that we have a ring, and we can just like try to build around it a little more.
I think
That's
actually.
take Claim.
Okay, so I think passing that Sam's makes me want to take Ring and just go into blue-red, but we passed Fear Fire Foes, which actually just feels awful now that I think about it.
I don't know what we're doing this draft. I think we just take the ring. That's my
I think
opinion.
there's
I've said why.
There's a second lane here, or perhaps a third, which is taking the captain, the red
Yeah,
black.
I think Captain is reasonable. I'm just not
Yeah.
positive we are red black, and like I am
Well, I'm not either, but
nearly certain we're going to put black cards in our deck.
I think
and
Claim
all
is
that's
reasonable.
fine. That's fair.
Yeah.
I just think that if we
yeah.
pass this captain here, like, oh man, it's so hard for us to be red black because we're like, I mean, so then are we staking our claim in blue black with Claim? Like, because if we're red black, I would much rather have captain. I don't know. I mean, it's difficult, but
Yeah. I think our draft's kind of off the rails right now, and I really want to take a card that is powerful and I think is going to go into my deck no matter what. which I think is claim. I think claim is more powerful than the ring.
That's fair.
I've watched
Alright,
ring
I
just
don't
think
like
we're
my
gonna be black.
my opponents have played a lot of rings against me, and a lot of times they die to their own ring. It happens
Yeah.
all the fucking
I agree.
time.
I think it's actually claim here.
I agree. I would take claim.
You're converting
Interesting.
me, I will say. You are
Yeah.
converting
No.
me.
Well, I mean, I played the black red deck with like ring, and it won the game once, and then I died to it once, and it was like, okay, like this is fine, but it's like, it ain't no coma or anything.
Like our deck is not good, and having 2 claims in our deck just like pretty much puts us in a situation.
Oh
where it's
my
really
god!
hard to go
Imagine
through.
imagine if
Club.
we take claim and then we just get like a club, and then we're just like, okay, we're red black. Like, yeah, we
Well,
passed the uncommons, but like whatever.
I mean, we did just pick up
Alright, well, we better take
a
this
club after
here
picking the
because we
ring, which
just
is
took the
equally
ring.
good. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
We
Whatever.
took club with the ring, but I'd be pretty happy with Mortimuster.
Yeah, another club.
All right. How about a second club?
Yeah,
I
we
think
have
I'm pretty
second
fine with
clubs. So now we're
Taking
black,
glory
right?
scale here.
Pretty easy
this
mark
pack?
here,
Yes,
right?
I'm taking glory scale. We have 1 club. I don't think we need the second club. We can draw to it. I want glory scale, and I want to be the blue. I want to be blue now. Like, we
Man,
gave up on black. We're blue red.
Ew.
We are not black. Like we need to divorce ourselves of that. We are blue red, and we are taking this. I think we need to take this glory scale.
I think I'm still pretty okay with taking club here.
I don't think it's bad, but I really wish we had just taken this glory scale. I don't know what signals we're passing. Like just take this glory scale.
There's a certain point that signals don't, they only matter so much, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I really want a glory scale in my deck and my blue red decks, and we're blue red, so I'm just gonna take it.
Well, we'll see. All right. I've got some news for you, buddy.
We.
I'm pretty excited with taking Mark.
Yeah.
I mean, like you could take Embersmith if you think you're blue red.
Doing?
I mean, we're taking Vanguard here, right? Or are we taking Sam's? I think we're probably take Vanguard. Yeah.
We need to take Vanguard because we have no fucking creatures in our deck.
Why are you retaking Kingfisher, please?
I do
I
not know
think
what we're
he
doing.
does not like patrol very much, but he should probably like patrol a little more than he does.
Or smoothing. I would take smoothing or patrol over Kingfisher.
I also agree. And to be fair, Kingfisher is a card that reads very good, right? It just plays worse than it actually reads.
We're taking
I have no
last
idea what we're
year. Wizards Rockets. I mean,
It's a weird one.
I'm okay not taking the uncommon. I think the uncommon's like actively like deeply
Mid.
medium to bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we need playables in our deck.
Oh well, if we take a bunch of Wizard Rockets, maybe we can splash the Deceives.
That's true.
extremely
That is
highly?
true. I guess
Okay.
Wizard's Rocket is a playable.
Okay, let's keep going down. None of these are remotely what we're doing. Not sent to late Embersmith though. That's kind of nice.
I really wish we just like picked something here. Like picked either blue red or like a 2-color combination of Grixis
Alright.
colors and just did it.
Before going into the next pack, let me just give you the breakdown because I counted playables. We got 8 black playables, 8 blue playables, 6 red playables, 3 colorless, which this includes the ring, and we only have 2 tempters. One which is in colorless, that's our envelope, and one that's in black, which is claim. So we've got 12 playables if we're trying to be the red black. Our blue cards are significantly worse than our black cards, but we do have 8 of them.
I'm pretty sure we're already playing Grixis, right? Like we are just Grixis right now.
That is currently where we're at, yeah.
Yeah, we are just Grixis, and I think we should lean into it in the last pack.
That's pretty fair.
I think we just need. Let's just go. Okay, our deck is pretty medium, right? It's gonna have bad mana. Let's just have a powerful deck. So when it comes together, we actually win our matches. So if we're leaning right now into Grixis, right? Also, there's no shot we can put this Emor in our deck, right? I know what I just said, but there's just no shot we're casting this ever.
I think I'm
super happy
taking
to take
Lash.
Saruman.
I think we have a lot of removal. We have so much removal.
We have so much
2
removal. Like, I
clubs.
think we're just taking Saruman, right? Out of the way?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just Saruman out of the way here. Assuming that we are Grixis. Yeah, we're just never going to be able to cast it.
We're unplanned red-black, boys. Let's go.
Okay, so we're red-black. We're red-black. Here we go.
We're red-black, and we're going to scratch and scrabble for playables. We actually could technically get 2 playables because we had 15 cards, so we actually only really need 8 to 9 cards from this pack.
Yeah,
From
this is easy claim. We just need Tempters.
Captain.
So we're red black, so we're taking captain.
Or red
I
black.
just hate everything we've done this draft. I just hate it. I hate it. I hate it. This is giving me anxiety.
Spearmaster.
I mean, you
Yeah,
probably
it's
have to take
Spearmaster.
Spearmaster for a playable. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
this is not it. This one can't be it.
I think I take Wormtongue, but
Yeah, we gotta
Grima's
take
fine.
Grima.
It doesn't
Jillian might
cost
not know
2
this.
black mana in our Grixis deck.
No, we're not Grixis. We're red black.
Oh god.
But
At this
Julian
point,
might
we
not know
must have like
we need a
3
legendary
legends.
creature on the board to cast this card.
We have 4 tempters.
Yeah, we have 4 tempters. That's the
Sam,
issue.
please.
So
How
we take
about
Sam's.
5?
We get a 5th. We get a 5th.
about a
Okay,
Torment?
late torment. Late torment.
Mm-hmm.
We probably have. Okay. We're taking
Good
Haunt.
hunt. The deck ends up barely coming together. We barely get enough playables.
I don't know. We literally went off the rails
could
at the
have
pack
been
2.
both
Pack
an
3.
amazing blue-red deck or a great red-black deck, and we chose neither.
I don't think it could have been a red blue deck. I don't think we were ever the red blue deck. I'm gonna be honest. If you look at our picks and such, there was never a lane to actually be red blue. I think this is just a red black deck from the start.
I really disagree. I think we could have easily been the red blue deck. I think there were plenty of opportunities for us to do this, taking those 2 early deceives.
So if we think about it, where the draft went wrong, right? Where we ended up waffling where we shouldn't have. It's picks 3 and 4, right? And that's because we took equal or lesser power level. We'll just say equal because I'm pretty sure that was the thought process. Equal power cards in other colors rather than staying in our singular color, and not diversifying. I think that's really where it started to go wrong. And if we had 4 black cards to start the draft, I'm pretty sure we very comfortably navigate into either blue black or red black and being very happy.
I think we literally just went off the rails on pick 3.
Yeah.
Like I think like we're just completely off the rails with picking deceive there. Like I know Nico, we've talked about it a bunch about picking a lane, right? Like and I understand trying to be open and drafting what's around you, but you can't like not pick a lane and pick a worse card.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
I'm just gonna go next draft. We are going overtime again. Cool.
Aragorn's captain company leader is my pick.
I literally wrote down here. I'm okay with the rally pick.
I like it.
I'm
I
fine with the
like-
rally
I
pick too.
like rally.
Totally fine with it. I would personally just take Aragorn, but yeah, totally fine.
Like I think they're comparable on power level, and like I kind of would rather be red than green white to start.
I think I like Rally.
Rally's fucked up. The card is just
Rally's
so
completely
insanely
messed
good.
up. So.
I think I'm taking probably Berserker here.
It was a tough second pick.
So like I'm okay taking Eowyn here.
I think we take Eowyn and wield this Dunedain blade, and I'm real happy.
I mean Berserker's the best card in the pack, right? Like Berserker.
Yeah, I
followed
don't
by
think you can
Deceive.
go wrong
Yeah,
with picking Berserker either.
Yeah.
No,
Like-
you cannot go wrong picking Berserker. I would personally just take Eowyn and watch wield this Dunedain blade.
Well, I'm okay taking Berserker. So you're just taking a second rally here and just going, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That's-
it's just second rally go. Ugh,
It's
it's fine. It's fine.
yeah. It is. It's fine.
It's just it's wrong.
I agree.
Errant Rider.
Yeah, it's an obvious
Are
Aaron Rider.
we okay? We're just going into red white. Sure.
Think so? I think so. I really wish we had 2 rallies because 2 rallies set up early. Okay, so
I
So
we might
this
be-
have
is
it staying.
really interesting, right?
I think I take Stalwarts.
Oh wait,
Yeah,
sorry. There was a Star Wars in this pack. Never mind. I'm sorry. We're taking that card.
So we have Berserker and we have Errand Rider, right? And I don't even think it's wrong to actually pick Lobelia here, because Lobelia is fine. Like this card is fine. It's about comparable to Star Wars, right?
I think I'm just in white red though. Like,
Well, sure, but like if we look at our actual picks right now, right? We have like Rally, Grishnak, which Grishnak also much better in red black than it is in red white.
By a lot. By a lot.
Yeah, exactly. I think we are actually supposed to be angling ourselves toward red black at the current moment, right? We take the Errand Rider because it's the best card in the pack by like a wide margin.
Yeah.
But when faced with two equal power level cards, we should be picking the card that goes better in our,
interesting.
maximize the strength of our cards.
I'm okay with it. I also think right here we're probably just taking Spearmaster, right?
Yeah. Fine.
I'd be okay with Envelope too, but I think
I think we're taking Reprieve here.
Very
Yeah, for
easily. Yeah.
Great, white's open.
Probably.
Is this an Ent?
I
I
think.
think I'm taking Ent.
I think I'm specking on Ent.
Yeah.
If that
Fine.
Aragorn Company leader wheeled,
No,
Ooh,
God, no.
Okay.
I think I'm
So we
taking
just-
Landroval here.
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
Easy.
It's by far the best card with
I
that.
think we're supposed to be a white red deck.
I agree.
Yeah, it's looking like that. Yeah.
I would definitely take that soldier later if we want to be right. Like, I would
Well,
take that.
I think I'm definitely taking Patrol over Soldier if we still think there's a shot for black.
Yeah, we're still waffling a little, and I think it's okay to be. We're 3 white,
Okay.
3 red, 3 black is the current count.
Yeah. Black did not seem particularly open.
That is
I
true.
kind of want to take. Maybe it's insane to take the second Reprieve.
I don't think it's insane.
I think it's fine. I think Reprive's like insane at red white.
Yeah, I think I'm taking Reprieve and just going into red white.
Yeah,
I
don't know. I'm picking Felbeast, but that's just a difference of opinion, and we don't have to talk too much about it.
Yeah.
I think
Pretty-
here I'm pretty heavy. I just take a club.
Yeah, I'm clubbing here for
I'm
sure.
clubbing, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And we're just kind of in. The claim being makes me feel terrible.
We get the most punished for not picking Felbeast I've ever seen in my
Yeah.
whole life, but it's fine. We've pretty damn well picked our lane now.
I
So.
think we picked our lane, but there's no shot we're picking this claim, right?
No, we just gotta.
We
I
just
think
gotta
we
take the
take
ban. We
Hobbit
just have to
Sting.
take the banish. Yeah, we just have to take the banish.
Wait, banish over Hobbit Sting?
I think
I
so.
think so. Alright, let's climb.
We don't take the Dunthanor, right? Right?
No, we take Relentless for
Rodrin?
him. You could take the we have one legend in our deck right now. I guess we could draft more, but I keep going higher and higher on Rodrim.
Wait, so
found
are
this
we
pick.
cutting white?
I do not know what we are cutting yet, but I do know that we are picking good cards over and over and over again in this
We
pack.
do know that we are red.
Yes.
I found this pick to be nonsense difficult. You really could pick any of these three. Probably
agree.
War and Relentless. But I don't know. I actually would have picked Denethor or War over Relentless, but that's...
I feel like Relentless is a very disciplined pick, though. I feel
Think-
like if you start right now, right? Do you think you'd actually be able to be black white? I think it's getting
Just a
closer and
claim.
I think it's we picked up claim, right? And like we have a berserker, but like I don't. If we pick Denethor, I think our red cards are gone, right? Our red cards are just gone, which makes me now feel like maybe we were supposed to take War.
Yeah, I'm pretty comfortable picking War as well. I think
But
it
I'm
is the most
also
powerful
okay. I'm also okay taking Relentless here. I don't think there's any wrong pick here. I think like if you take Relentless here, it's
That's fair.
fine. You're picking a
Yeah.
lane, and you're at least like, okay, I'm just going white red, and we're gonna figure it out.
The thing that I like about Denethor though is that it picks a lane, right? Like that is a lane. Where I'm not actually convinced that Relentless picks a lane because we're still deciding between our two secondary colors.
I mean, if we pick another black card throughout this entire draft, it's over, right?
Yeah.
Like-
No, that's fair.
I think I'm
Like-
taking Quarrels here.
Yes, it's a
Yeah,
pretty
it's gotta be.
irresistible lens. And then probably take. Man, this pack is terrible. I'm probably
It's
just taking
miserable.
Ambersmith.
It's
I
so
think I'm just
miserable.
taking
We have
I think
no...
I'm taking Ambersmith. I think I'm just taking Ambersmith. We just need 2 drops for playing white red.
Yeah.
It's,
We
Are
just
we
don't have
playing
any
White
humans,
Red?
but I guess Dundane.
I don't hate Dundane or Flamesmith.
Uh,
Oh, I'm taking Sam's.
Yeah, he's probably taking Sands, but I'm okay if you're taking Crusher and saying I am white red. That is fine.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think white red is a thing you can like kind of force in this.
After like passing the second rally, yeah.
I think it's so.
I mean, I think I'm actually okay with it. I mean, it doesn't feel good right here because you're gonna. Well, I don't know. It does. You're taking rally. You're
We
ecstatic.
take rally, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you're ecstatic.
It's fine, yeah. Take rally.
You get a rally. Man, if we had 3 rallies in our deck, I mean, we take a
Mhm.
bill. We take a bill here, right?
Bill.
Yep.
Bill.
Yeah.
I don't hate the
Probably
second
have-
farmer or spearmaster.
Yeah, we probably take the Spearmaster, right? I'm okay. If we think we're light on twos, though, I didn't do the actual math, but if we
Yeah,
think we're
we're
light on
light on
twos,
twos.
yeah, we're light on twos, we take Rider. And then we
Lancer's
take,
great.
we take Lancer. And we get paid off with Theoden. Okay, our
Sick.
deck is much better.
Yeah, that's fine.
We take Cavalier, we have another 2.
Sheriff is fine.
Take Shire Sheriff, we have another 2.
Wait, do we actually have that many tokens? Is Took better?
I don't think so. X1's just trading with tokens feels so bad.
Farmer's fine.
Uh,
Whatever. Yeah, okay. I don't hate how we drafted
I
this.
think our deck ended up pretty well. I think our deck.
I think
I think our deck's fine.
we'll talk about it afterwards.
I think this is 1-2-2-1 white red.
I think this is far below 1-2-2-1.
Okay, so we're taking Orcish Bowmasters.
Yeah, that's
Well,
incredibly easy.
There's not a card you'd pass.
Holy shit. I want to.
I don't see all the cards, and can you scroll down a little? Oh wait, no, that is all the cards. Okay.
I think I want
Man.
to take Frodo or Rally here.
I think I'm taking Frodo.
I'm taking rally.
I'm
Rally.
taking Rally. I think taking Rally is fine. I also think taking Frodo is perfectly fine here.
I
Yeah.
don't. Why are we not considering Reprieve? Like, I don't have a tangible reason why, but I'm just not feeling the Reprieve here.
I think well, Rally's better than Reprieve, and Frodo is better
Yes.
than Reprieve. So
Yes.
Okay, maybe.
They're just better card.
Yeah.
Reprieve is good, but it's not as good as rally.
Okay.
Not as good as Fro.
Yeah.
I don't think it's too deep.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't hate Rally or Frodo here. Let's see. I don't like horses.
To me, this is just an evaluation. This is just a card evaluation thing. So this drafter thought that horses was, really high on their pick order. And personally, I think it is a good card, but far from the power level of the 3 that we mentioned.
you take horses over Soothing.
I would, yeah. I think the card is very good.
Huh.
Yeah. I love horses, but I would definitely take. I'd rather have Rally in my blue-red deck than I would horses. So.
Yeah.
Whatever. It's fine. I think we're taking Fear Fire Foes here a million,
Yeah.
quadrillion percent.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
And trying
Bowmasters, horses, and FFF.
I think now I'm taking Gale or Sam's.
I mean, if you take it, I think I'm taking Gale.
Yeah.
I'm taking Sam's.
I think it's really. I guess if you take Sam's, you're trying to be black red because you're gonna try to find a way to put this Bowmasters in your deck.
I'm fighting to put Bowmasters in my deck, and I think Sam's is very close to Glorious Gale, if not on power level.
So
I
then
think
with
I'm
that
taking
situation,
Vanguard.
you're taking Vanguard, right?
That would be my pick, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I like that we're staking our lane here. Oh my god, a rally.
Nah, it's just rally. You
Oh,
just
I
took
didn't see
rally.
a Rally. Yeah, Rally.
That's nuts.
It's just a 6-pick rally. You're really happy.
Patrol?
Into patrol. Patrol's fine.
Whatever. Nasty and sure.
We have double rally, so I can
Yeah.
understand where we're
Knife Wound or Patrol.
Yep.
Probably taking Trebuchet, having a non-maker deck. I wouldn't have
I
hated
think this
Wizard
is an error.
Rockets.
I actually think this is a big error, yeah.
Are you taking rockets?
Yeah, I think these are the spots where you really want to slip a rockets into your deck so you don't feel, because it's so easy to feel like you need to pick a rockets over a good card much later in the draft. Whereas if we had just picked the rockets here, we don't have to worry about that ever.
Rockets is so good in club decks.
Yep.
That is true.
This is so good.
I have
Yeah.
only come up on rockets. I think that card it's you just
very
like,
good.
put it in your
It's
deck.
very good.
It's very close to Mishra's Bauble. It's very close to just putting Mishra's Bauble in like, you know, your like cube deck or whatever, just because you're like light a good playable. It's not quite, but it's close.
Kind of fine with all of these. Okay, yeah, we're just like doing the black red thing. What did we take here?
I mean, we're taking EMR, whatever.
Yeah.
It's completely messed up.
Ba-ba-bam.
And then okay, yeah, we just found our land. I'm taking club here. Pretty fun.
Yeah, we
we're
just take
just-
club and we're. What the fuck?
Misstep here for
Yeah,
sure.
I think they're just a little
Yeah.
bit higher. They're higher on shields than us, but it's fine. I think the team is still a little bit lower on club than us. It's okay.
I'm really high on club.
So in this case, I think that this is a big error because we have 2 rallies already. Club is so beautifully good. We want ways to leverage the fact that we're just making a lot of tokens, and She Loves Ambush technically does that as well. But yeah, club is just very good.
It's Lash, right? With double rally. I don't think we have that much mass either.
Yeah, I would probably take Lash. We have double rally. I kind of want to make our rallies better.
And then we get a Balrog.
I was
Sick.
leaning towards March, but it's close, so it's fine.
I mean,
Balrog.
so
good.
I've had like medium experience with Balrog, but I think the card's fine.
My experience is pretty good with it. It just kills my opponent almost every time I play it. So and
It does
7
say
mana stuff, but-
unblockable a majority of the time, so.
Yeah, exactly. I've liked the card.
Yep, agreed.
Okay.
And
Okay, can we
yeah,
talk about what the fuck Tom Blaudied is?
no, we can't.
Okay, cool.
No, no, that card doesn't fucking exist.
Patrolier, I guess.
Do we already have one?
I think so.
We do have Patrol, and we have an Ent, so I'm okay taking Rise.
I just
Yeah.
don't think Rise is good.
But we
I
can
think
put it
Rise
in the
is-
sideboard or whatever.
I think Rise is deeply medium unless you're Sultai value, which then it's actually pretty good when you have a bunch of land cyclers.
Yeah, I just don't like it. I don't know. I would probably have taken some mediocre card over it.
I just don't think we're missing much, but yeah.
Taking a nasty end.
I think we're taking Lash.
I would take probably the second last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, Second Lash is really spectacular
Oh,
in
sick,
a
we get
mega
Captain.
token deck.
And then we just fucking get super rewarded.
I think this is the thing about earlier is like I just feel like Shelob's a card you're gonna get later, and then
It
not
is, yeah.
taking club here is just like, yeah.
Yep.
You're not getting a club 9th pick, but you could get a Shelob's 9th pick. Black Barath, whatever. Flamesmith. I'd take Flamesmith if we need 2 drops. Whatever. Take Fury because I think Fury's just a better card. I'm never playing Axe.
We've got 2 14-pick Legolas. I would take that. I would take in the land. Maybe someone gets tricked.
I think I'm taking Torment.
Yes, absolutely.
Yep.
Don't love
I
this
do.
Vanguard pick.
I would pick Torment so often right here.
Yeah, but in Torment's a card that once again, you know, reads so much worse than it actually plays. So if you haven't had a chance to like really understand how good that card is.
I think I would play Grima here.
Okay, we didn't take the last Lash, so I'm taking this Lash.
Oh, sure. We didn't take the
Absolutely,
last
this is
Lash.
yeah.
If this was 3rd Lash or Grima, are we taking Grima?
Yeah, I don't want 3 Lashes in my deck like ever.
Okay. I think whoever drafted this is a little bit low on Lash, but it's fine. And then we get a Sauron 3rd pick. What the fuck is
Yeah.
going on?
Yep.
Haunt is probably good in our sack deck. I'm just kind of never wanting to play with Breaking, but I could be low on that card.
We're very low on tempt, or I don't think we're low on tempt, but we need the tempt count, I believe, if I'm correct here.
I don't hate it then. Sure.
This person's taking Shelobs for sure, but
No, we're taking Smeagol.
do we have? Are we?
No, we don't have
So-
any ways to splash it.
We have
I think it was a
General
hate
Tent,
draft.
don't we?
We have an Ent.
Oh,
We
I
have
guess we
Ents and
do
Uncle?
have an Ent. I
we
don't
have Ents
believe
and
we're doing it.
Rockets. We have Ents and Rockets.
We didn't take the rockets.
Can we take
Oh,
the
we did.
Pathfinder?
Never mind.
Yes, and this exemplifies why, if we had picked up that rockets, it would be so much easier for us to play this.
Yeah. I mean, you're just taking bats here. There's no playable for you.
We end
You're
up
taking
getting rockets
rockets
anyway.
We get
Which
this
we-
late of a willow. Wow.
Wait, that
That
means
was
that
the willow that.
the willow was one pick from wielding.
Oh, we picked it.
Oh
That's
my
so
god, the
cruel.
willow was one pick
Oh,
from
man.
wielding.
That's
Oh,
so
sad.
Binu is just in shambles. Okay,
I cry every time.
okay, we can go to our last draft.
Look at that. No. Yep.
Yeah.
To be
Well-
clear, I think this was pretty well drafted on the whole.
Yeah.
There was a few picks that I would have changed, but
I think the deck's pretty good.
I think we
it
have.
did also like the seat was not too hard either though.
Yeah, I think we have one more after this, but 2 more total.
Yeah.
Sounds
I mean,
right.
I'm taking claim out of this pack.
I really like the claim pick. I think Aomir is actually a card. Like if you put those 2 cards in a vacuum, I'm picking Aomir personally. But
I'm just fighting to be black in pack 1 if I can. So
yeah, and there's also there's 4 insanely good red cards in this pack.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
no.
can just put a bunch of people into red and then end up like black green or black blue.
preferably
Yeah.
black blue there. I mean, I'm taking mouth here.
Yep. Very happy mouth.
Yeah.
And then we get
Into
birthday
a
escape.
Into a birthday escape. All right, I'm
Maybe.
loving
And
where
then we're
we're
This
taking
is
a
my favorite
Gale.
draft. This is my favorite draft of all of them.
Yeah.
I
Oh
love
my God.
this.
And then we take a smoothie.
Yeah. Our
So
deck
you
is
think-
our deck's a 10 already.
Uh-huh.
So do you, did you take gift or haunt here?
I think I'm taking Haunt.
I want first gift. I don't think Haunt is important, but it's
I think-
justifiable.
So I actually think haunt is insanely important in blue black.
Well, not only that, but I think Lorraine's is just better than Arwood's gift, and we're gonna get at least 1 or 2 Lorraine's.
I hope. I think
yeah.
haunt's very good in blue black. You have so much temp that happens in blue black all the time. You're actually chumping with that a decent amount in early games.
Hold on. Let's not skip too far.
Yeah.
This is all this plays itself until pack 8 or pick 8 rather.
Okay. Yep.
I think we should actually be taking Eowyn here. I think that Council's Deliberation is it's really, really difficult to make work in blue black.
It is a blue-green hybrid card. You don't put
yeah,
it in your deck
exactly.
without it, really.
So, given absence of that, I think we're supposed to be taking Eowyn. There's some strange universes where we can end up in something other than blue black, and I'd like to have this card if that happens. And it just hates a card, so anyway.
Yeah, I kind of look at it as it's a Faramir pick that maybe we open a Faramir.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's
and you're
fine.
not putting Deliberation in your deck ever. It's a pretty. I'm 100% taking Rockets in this situation, by the way.
Yeah, this
but-
is another good spot where you should just be taking rockets.
Absolutely.
I mean, you're.
And this is an isolation, 100%.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
100% isolation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Zen did just kind of find the thing that drafted himself. I'm happy taking this Ninth Wound 11th.
Yeah.
Run other rockets.
In blue black.
I
No,
think
I think I'm taking second Rockets, by the way, because I do
Yeah.
not want a Treason in my deck.
Not my blue.
I agree.
rockets.
Well,
Now,
in this case,
I
it would have
w-
been the first rockets. But
I'm excited to
neither.
put I'm excited to put Treason in my deck if I have a Gandalf, but that's pretty much about it.
yeah, it's a blue-red card. That's it. Treasonous.
I mean,
I don't
Are you
hate
taking
Golem's
Bite?
Bite.
you're just taking Bite here.
I actually think this is Felbeast, personally. Felbeast is at its best in blue-black. And because we need ways to close the game out and just kill our opponent, and Felbeast does that really well. It's obviously a big flyer or whatever. We can recur it. It's just
Yep. I
Felbeast
also
is
would
spectacular.
think Felbeast.
Yeah, I think generically Bite is slightly better, but yeah, Felbeast. I'm kind of going down on Bite a little bit.
So I've also come down a little bit on Bite. I still think it's a very good, but I think I would take Felbeast after I thought about it for a while. Because blue black does have issues winning the game.
Yeah.
So, unless you're a reoccurring mouse, which happens a decent amount in the good blue black decks, but
Mm-hmm.
so I think it's defensible to take Bite here though. I think it's fine.
It is defensible, yes, absolutely.
Oh yeah.
You
Sorry.
can scroll down.
Yep.
It's another soothing.
Yeah.
Do we already have a
I-
soothing?
We have one, and I'm happy to play two of my blue-black decks.
So I actually think this is a pretty reasonable mental door, because we passed the Fell Beast. So once again, we need ways to win the game. We also have a mouth, and going mental door into mouth is disgusting.
Yeah, I've been pretty low on this card. I'm gonna be honest.
I think I actually don't hate this though.
It's fine. Yeah, I think it's fine.
I just
think we
think the
take Fell
second
Beast.
soothing is much worse than the first.
Well, we
is
got
basically what
I would much rather have one Golem's Bite, one Fell Beast, and two Fell Beasts. So I'm pretty happy with where we're at right now.
Yes, we got mega rewarded.
I think we are taking Mortarmaster.
Yes.
I agree.
And I think we're taking
A pretty
Vanguard.
easy Vanguard. So
Our deck is just like kind of drafted itself another Mortarmaster.
another Mortarmaster. Our deck is very good.
I
Yep.
think
Did
we're.
they take the rare here? Did they take the rare? I'm guessing they take the rare. I think this card is actually like
No, not the
Kingfisher's
Kingfisher.
not good. Kingfisher's not very good, and I think One Ring to Rule Them All is like one of the best sideboard cards in the format.
Here's the thing I will say. I don't love Kingfisher. I don't like it. Like, if my deck doesn't have a Kingfisher, I'm happy. But once again, like these blue-black decks, they need ways to win the game, and there is something to be said for the fact that Kingfisher dies into another card. So, like, I mean,
Yeah.
you're just grinding them out in blue-black. It's not my
That's-
favorite. I would have picked Hithland Knots here, but
But you could put a bunch of 4/4s into play against blue black, and they really struggle to enter the board.
that is
That's
true.
why-
And
that's
maybe
why
One
really-
Ring is just the pick here,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, like they really struggle. Like the blue black decks, if you just play like 4/4 into 4/5 tempter into 4/5 tempter, right? They're looking at the board and like, what am I supposed to do with this? All
What?
my creatures are 3/3s and 2/3s, and one 1/3s.
I mean, that scenario is tough, right? Because one of their 4/5s is a ring bear, but
Yeah. But
I think second Melindor, if that's
Yeah,
where we're going.
yeah.
All
now
right,
we're bouncing
Sam's,
Felbeast too. It's disgusting.
Sam's.
Easy Sam's there. You have a patrol. So I actually think I'm taking Scarecrow there, by the way. I think Scarecrow is actually a card you can board in against red white, but
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, yeah, there's no playables here.
I think I'm taking Elrond here.
Elrond.
Okay,
Oh,
can we just very quickly? Is it worth hating this AON away from somebody?
Nope.
Like,
Nah.
no.
No.
Okay. I just want to.
Not-
to
not
have
in
a
our deck.
conversation because I was
Yeah.
like,
I think
Yeah,
we're taking
Elrond's
Torment.
too strong
in our deck.
to,
There's
to
no L.
want to hate.
I mean, this is the torment, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely, yeah.
Don't hate Sam's.
No, it's a
Lawrence.
Lawrence.
Or Lawrence.
It's
Lawrence.
our-
Yeah, I did
it's
too.
our first fucking land cycler.
Yeah,
Actually,
big
so insane.
Lawrence.
Yeah.
I don't know where.
This is a very interesting pick.
I don't hate Gale or Deceive or Torment. Or Survivor, actually. There's like a lot of good choices here.
Yeah, I want Survivor. This is our first Survivor, I believe.
Yeah.
the survivor, but I wish
Man.
we could pick Gale.
I wish we could take Torment over Gale. Torment is fucked up.
Torment's fucked up.
That card is so messed up.
Yeah.
I think we have to take Survivor, and I'm bummed about it.
And to be clear, I think you could
Yeah.
take Survivor, Torment, and Glorious Gale, and
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
it's fine, whatever.
Pretty happy about the
Oh,
Saruman, I
what?
think. Actually, maybe not, because we have too many expensive cards.
Yeah, we'll
I think
figure. This is better than one of our expensive cards that we're going to put in our deck. So,
Oh yeah,
a second Lawrence revealed. Just
Beautiful.
please inject it directly into my
it's,
vein.
it's gorgeous. Yes.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, I think we missed a good one here. Yeah.
We've won.
I think I'm taking. What, 7th pick Mouth? Okay, well.
Yeah,
No, it's
our deck,
bonkers.
our deck is so good. Like,
Mhm.
we have
Wait,
deceive
Deceive?
here. We should
Yeah.
take a deceive there.
This one definitely was a deceive. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would rather have surrounded by orcs. By the way,
Do we have 4 of these 3/3 birds?
I think 3.
Is it 3 or is it 2?
It's
Oh,
3.
I I definitely think it's
Okay.
we definitely picked 2 in the last pack.
Yeah, we're not
so,
playing 3.
Okay, yeah.
with two mouse, we're probably playing 2 of them though.
This is the deck that you sent in the channel, right, Derek?
Yeah, this is the deck.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. I mean, the deck is quite good. Well, yeah, I'll talk about it afterwards once again.
Oh, nice. Must be
Hello.
nice to open sword.
Do we? This is just quick question. We take this over anything, right?
Yeah, you could convince me if that there was a foil Bowmasters in the pack, you would have a higher win rate taking Bowmaster, but
I don't even think that's true. This is colorless.
I know, just like if you cast this or cast Bowmaster, it's just like I think Bowmaster's better.
I guess there's the like buff that you get if you drafted a foil Bowmasters because you just feel so good about yourself.
Yeah.
But
Like you
I'm
would
pretty
take
sure that's neutral.
sword in that situation, but like
Yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised if you ran the numbers if Bowmaster had a higher win rate.
that's fair.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's an interesting pack.
I mean, I'm just taking Rosie.
I agree.
It's just a nice little Rosie angle here.
Why?
What do you want?
I guess what's your appeal to Rosie over Frodo, or I guess Gale's just a bit lower power level than.
So Rosie is a more powerful card than Frodo, and it's 1 color.
So our plan is to build around this Rosie?
You don't have to build. The thing about Rosie is you don't really have to build around Rosie that much. You need a little bit, right? You need a little bit, but like, I'm bonkers high on that card.
And we already have an Endurals.
I think we're taking Reprieve here. Or
we took
is it
Rosie,
Rally?
right? That was the thing.
Yeah, we
took
took Rosie.
Okay.
Yeah, we took
So we
Rosie.
took
Yeah, I think this is a little misstep, but I don't hate it, to be honest.
I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Like it's okay you taking power level plays here. It's okay to have one. I'd rather have 1 Frodo and 1 Rosie in my deck than 2 Frodos. And there's no shot the person is taking Frodo out of the other pack. Maybe there is. Maybe the Frodo goes, but I don't think it does.
Are we taking Reprieve here ever?
I think it's okay to
close.
speculate. I
You
think it's
can take
okay to
it.
speculate on Frodo. I think it's okay. I think Frodo's a little more powerful than Reprieve.
Okay.
I agree, but taking Reprieve is also like good.
But then we're taking an end here for sure.
Yeah.
Or we're taking
Wow.
a Berserker.
Yeah,
I do
think
not.
This is an error.
Yeah, I think it's an error. I don't hate it, just because like I understand trying to fight to be a little black, and like maybe you see 2 or like 2.5 black cards here, but like I think like you're pretty excited. You have a sword. You want to kind of be a creature deck, so like when you have a sword, you probably want anywhere around 15 creatures. It doesn't really matter what deck you're building. You just want it to have a good curve.
I'm gonna start doing like the chess.com like terminologies. I would say this is like a inaccuracy.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I think I'm
it's
taking
just
Landroval.
I am also taking Landroval here.
I really
I
don't.
think-
I really don't like this.
I think Eowyn is actually quite good as well. And we have a very good equipment. I don't mind taking it, to be honest.
I guess you want earlier plays maybe because you have the sword, but
I just think that I think that Eowyn is actually quite good. I've played with and against that card quite a bit, and it plays really well and is annoying to play against. 2/4 body is just really good at blocking. It's decent, I guess I should say, at blocking ring bearers. It makes your ring bearers difficult to block. It's a very solid card.
yeah, I think 1 toughness flyers are really bad. That's why I think 1 toughness is not a place you really want to be in this format, just because of fear fire foes just like ruining people's boards. But once you have 2 toughness on a flyer or 3 toughness on a flyer, it pretty much is fucking unkillable.
So you're saying Landroval is just like very strong.
I think it's really strong. Like
Yeah, that's fair.
really strong. Like flying, it's really tough to deal with flyers in this format. Flying ring bearers might as well just have unblockable.
Yeah,
That's true.
I think I like Landroval here. I understand the
You know,
appeal.
I
and
think
you sold me.
Eowyn. I'm like pretty high on Eowyn too. I think Eowyn's really good.
I think you brought Eowyn up a lot in this pack, but I still stand firm on Landroval.
Reasonable.
And then we just get the Eowyn anyway. Okay, well this is definitely an Eowyn.
Yeah, this is. I would just take second Eowyn.
Oh, once, it should be. Okay, I actually think this is an envelope.
See, I forgot we didn't take the flyer.
Yeah.
So,
since
we
we
took the
already have
took-
Eowyn,
Yeah.
and
I
we
think
have this
taking Eowyn's
Bilbo,
fine.
I don't want to be
Or
white green.
Frodo, yeah.
I want to be white X, and I want to play the Frodo. So I think this is an envelope angle. That's where I'd be at.
Well, Hobblesting's in its best in white green too. So like Hobblesting's kind of, it's not a hybrid card because you'll play it in some other
Mhm.
white decks as well, but it's like by far its best in white green. It's just Vindicate in white green or fucking Doomblade.
I'm an enveloper there, but whatever. Here we are.
I don't hate this.
I'm okay taking a look out.
I also wouldn't have
Yeah.
hated taking Wizard's Rockets here, but maybe it's like slightly too high cost.
I mean, I think now we're just solidifying in green and taking Guardians, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Now we're just playing, and then we get a second Guardian. Okay, our deck is quite nice.
Making an error here,
Slamming second.
Oh
yeah, another
slam
inaccuracy.
second Guardian for sure. Guardians are so good.
I believe
I
I
think it's-
noted that this is the also if you're counting colors, this is the only green card in the first pack. The Guardian. So the fact that it wheeled, being one of the best green commons,
Yeah.
is a signal that literally no one else is in green right now.
Yeah, you can just grab Guardians right here, and then you can just. I think you probably actually want Rider, but Rider's like having a naturalize, just so fucking good. So
Yeah, we
clutch.
do a really weird waffle thing where we like
Mm.
take a Guardian and then take a white card and then take a Lookout. But regardless, our deck is looking decent.
Yeah, our deck is looking quite good.
I think I'm taking Frodo
Another
here.
Frodo.
I
Oh,
am
absolutely.
I'm slamming second Frodo.
And I think I'm taking Reprieve here.
I am as well. It's by
Yep,
far the best.
Nothing else that I pick.
I think I'm taking Generoscent here.
I agree.
Yep.
You guys want to stir up some conies?
I think this card kind of sucks, but I don't know. Maybe I'm
I
crazy.
I think stir the conies is like medium, and you could convince me to take Farmer. I
think
just
a
know green
Farmer-
white. If you're gonna take Farmer, then you're just locking yourself in right now that you're going to take the next Hobbits thing you can see because you're
think
not
we-
putting an End Spear in your play.
We already are. I think
Yeah.
we're green white at this point.
That is wild.
For the longest time I didn't realize this card said the ring tempts you.
Yeah,
I don't
it
hate
does.
it because of that.
Yeah. I think this card is actually pretty reasonable.
I think like it's like a kind of a pretty clear Farmer.
I agree. But I
Yeah.
don't think Song is undefensible.
Okay.
I think
now
we're
we
taking
now we
Rider
grab,
here.
now we grab our Rider. Okay, so they're still like thinking they might be blue green.
I think we're thinking we might also splash Galadriel.
I just like don't think that's the case. I think we just want to
We
be
already-
like a
We
super
have two of the
consistent-
lookouts, right?
Yeah. What is happening? Okay. we're
I mean,
playing-
this pack just
yeah,
sucks.
yeah. There's
There's
nothing
no
much in
versus.
this.
I think I take the Lash here, or like Elves if we think we're gonna be blue green.
Alright, that elves is just not.
All right, we're taking this Hobbit Sting, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we might have to take Horn.
Oh wait, horn is good.
How much
Yeah, I
temp do we have?
We
Not
had
much.
3 in the first pack, and then we picked up Bombadil's Song. This is our 5th Tempter.
Okay, that makes me. I'm starting to feel much more comfortable.
Mhm.
And Frodo is more than one tempt on a card. Like
Yes,
it's 1.25
certainly, and we have two of
temps.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we have
no,
two
absolutely.
of them. So
Okay. Yeah, I'm fine with Horn here. I think we'll get another Hobbit Sting too.
ooh,
And
I'm
this
taking.
is just like the best war of all time.
Yeah,
This
we're
is, like,
taking war
insane.
so fast. If we're green white, shortcut to the mushrooms actually a fine card.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know what it was. I guess it says the words, so it could really only be so bad.
Also, you get some mushroom watchdogs. You start going to town.
Yeah, I'm kind of into shortcut here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's like our third lookout too.
Yeah,
I would rather have Shires. Oh wait, no. Lembas is probably fine.
this is good.
We just get
Our
like the
fourth
millionth
What about our
lookout.
4th lookout? Now we can play this Galadriel if we splash it.
I think I'm taking Spider here.
Nah.
I think I have to take Hobbit's thing here.
Nah.
You want to take Envelope?
Nah.
What do you want to take Eowyn and
I want to
splash
take
it?
Eowyn. Absolutely, yes.
Yep.
You take Airwind, and now you're like taking first Great Hall, correct? Like
Oh
instantly.
yeah, of course. I mean, yes, but like I am. This is a great spot because we're in green, and green loves to splash. So now we're just looking for any way that we can splash this AON in
Because
the
we
future.
we have
like,
we have no envelopes, we have
Nope.
no many partings, so
nothing.
No rockets.
we
I
have to
still
be
like
all
AON here though.
Okay.
I still
okay.
like it.
I think we're taking Samwise.
Yeah, it's a pretty easy
Fuck yeah.
Samwise. That card's messed up.
I think
I
we're
see many
taking Wizard
partings.
Rock.
Man,
Oh, mini
Fire
partings. Never mind.
Sheriff is so good in these decks.
No, I know it is.
It's so good in green white. Oh my god. Do you think we can wheel the many partings? I think we could wheel it.
Yeah, it's possible.
I think I'm taking Sheriff. It's just so good in these decks.
Yeah, but so here's the question, I guess: is Sheriff better than Aowen?
What if it's Sheriff plus a 75% chance to wheel this many partings?
I think that's a little high, buddy. Maybe if this was like pack 2, it's a little dubious. If there's
Okay. What is
player
getting
doing
taken
any of
over many partings? So Saruman, Porter,
Tech
Lash.
sucks.
Yeah, his
Many
tech
partings
sucks
is
too
not
much
good.
to wheel.
Yeah. Okay, you probably have to take many partings, but I would try to convince myself to take Sheriff for 30 seconds.
How do we feel about a Took?
Oh, it's beautiful. This card's
I
great.
like a Took here.
What? How about 2 Tooks?
Man, we get the fucking Great Hall. Okay, we're
And we get
slamming
the Great Hall, baby. Let's go.
Slamming
Let's
the Great Hall.
go. Oh, it's so beautiful.
I
Yeah,
think
I was.
I think we need 2 drops. I think I would take Cavalier.
There's no way we need 2 drops. We have 4 lookouts, right?
There's no way we're playing 4 lookouts, right? You
Okay,
play
well,
lookout
sure,
or...
but I mean, I personally like lookout more than I like Eastmark Cavalier. I
Okay,
think.
that's fine. I guess then you're not taking Rockets. I don't think you can play Rockets is so much worse than these aggressive decks. You don't really have the
we
mana to
aggressive?
spare.
I think we're just
I think we
taking
are aggressive.
stalwarts and being fun about it. It does
Yeah,
say
I
the
mean,
ring
this
tempts
is-
you.
I agree that Stalwarts is a reasonable pick.
Oh, we got the artifact
That's
destruction for
probably
the sideboard.
How about the
You
fifth
want
lookout?
So if you have 4 lookouts in your deck, do you put chance mark elves in your deck?
You are thinking exactly what Alex is thinking.
Yeah, I'm probably putting these chance mark elves in my deck.
Oh my god, we get the hobbits.
No, that was really sad.
Yeah, I would take this Hobbits thing.
This one's tough, yeah. Oh wait, that's right. Yeah, never mind. Anyway, yeah, it's definitely staying.
Yeah. So we're about to have the classic green-white deck where we have 3 removal spells in our deck.
Yep.
And one's on a splash Great Hall.
Yeah, I think it could have
Man.
been. This deck could have been better.
So I just trophied with a green-white deck. Sure, it was busted. It was about as good as green-white could go. But Hobbit's thing is so messed up in that deck. Like, I think I'm at the point now where I'd play like 3 or 4 Hobbits things in my green-white decks.
Yeah.
It's just Doomblade, sometimes fucking Vindicate. It's just
Yeah.
a completely wild card.
All right, let's grade these real quick so I can go make some food.
Sounds great. Beekeeper.
Which one is Beekeeper again? Sorry.
I'm gonna dip out for the grade. I've got something I gotta do, but
That's good,
Take
Ben.
care.
Thanks for
This was a
stopping
very
in.
good draft. These drafts were a lot better than the last drafts.
It's true.
I agree.
That's very
Well,
true.
we didn't have the worst draft deck we've seen.
Yeah.
The red-white deck from
Um,
last time was it was something.
So
Yeah.
Beekeeper, I think this is like 2-1 or 1-2.
Yeah, so I have it as 1-2-2-1.
Yep, I agree. We've only got 4 or 5 temps, which is pretty
Yeah.
bad. Got
Yep.
some stinky cards, but we have a good
We're
amount of
gonna
land
get-
cyclers.
We're gonna get ground out in the late game, and we just have to understand that.
Yeah.
Julian. So I had Julian's at 1-2-2-1.
I think his
Julian's
draft
is a,
went bad though.
I think Julian's is a 2-1. Or sorry, a 1-2. A 1-2.
Yes.
Um,
I like so when I say 1-2-2-1, I think they're going to be 1-2. I think their top end is 2-1.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I just
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna 2-1 very often with this, but I don't think you're gonna
Yeah.
0-3.
Yeah, it's a little tough. Like, we barely made playables. Got some stinky cards. Only 5 temp, no land cyclers. Like, all of these things make it very tough for me to believe that, like, we're consistently 2-winning, like you
We
said.
somehow picked 11 blue cards.
Yeah.
Or like 10 blue cards.
Yeah.
Yep.
Um,
All right. Next is Seb.
so is this red white?
Yeah.
Okay. So I think this red white deck is going to 1-2. I don't think it's gonna 0-3.
I think this is no 3. If
It's
you
so hard to convince me that white red is gonna 0-3 with double Rally Theoden. And like
look
we
at
have
their playables,
yeah, their playables are not great.
you're playing like 2 Olagai Crushers. You're playing Gimli's Fury. You're playing like, oh man, it is not like, oh god, it's not ideal
It's
at
like
all.
this is what I look at. I absolutely understand. We have some 2-drops. We have a 1-drop. We have a Theoden. We have a bunch of rallies. We have a club.
We have
It's
no
not-
land cyclers. We have 0 land cyclers. We have
No
3
land
tempt.
cyclers, no tempt.
3 tempt. At best, tempt
3
says
tempt.
make a guy a
At 3
skulker.
tempt, at 3 tempt, it is a little worse.
That's true.
This deck is really, really
Yeah.
bad, unfortunately. And that's why I think that you can't just force red white. Like that's why I think that we had to pick a lane earlier. I don't think that just, saying, all right, let's do disciplined things ultimately leads to these being profitable.
Well, I do think it's really hard to choose to be red white on like pick 11.
Well,
Like,
yes,
like choosing to be red white on pick 11, I think is really hard in this format.
so this is really, really interesting how this broke out, because if we don't take this Uruk-hai Berserker, if we take Eowyn instead, I think we're like a comfortably good red-white deck. And because we took this Berserker...
Because then we would have taken the second rally in pack 3, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and then our deck is 3 rally. I don't care. I'm red white. I have 1 Theoden and triple rally. I'm gonna figure out a way to get a match win.
So if you scroll down to pick 4,
Yep.
If maybe pick 5, I think. Pick 5, I guess.
Go down 1 there.
Yeah. So we take Lobelia over Stalwarts here because we have this black card in our deck.
If we just take Stalwarts, it's so much better.
Yes, if we just start moving into white earlier and picking I don't even know if this is actually like an actionable thing. I think as far as mistakes go in this draft, as far as like how to have escaped this scenario, here, actually go down to pick 10. This was the thing that I keyed in on. Pick 10, all of the medium white cards are gone. There were 3 medium white cards in this pack. They are all gone. We didn't pick one. This is pick 2. This is your pick 2.
Oh, right. Yeah, I can't count.
We
Oh,
didn't pick
shit.
Eowyn isn't good. So Eowyn's gone, Dune Blade is gone, and Hobbit Sting is gone. Right? White is not open.
Yeah.
And this is why I think it's so important, if you're PT drafting, to count out how many cards are in each color at the start, at your first 2 packs. Because when that sort of thing happens, you need to be able to key in and say, okay, white is not open. We should not really be moving into white here. And we should pick another.
I'm just so awful about memorizing those kinds of things, but maybe I should practice it more.
I
like,
just think
pretty
Wooburg
easy.
order.
Yeah,
like-
Wooburg order, letter number across.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right, I'm gonna try that next time I draft, which I haven't finished the draft from like a week ago, but whatever.
Okay, I've been much more convinced this red white deck is probably gonna 0-3,
Nick.
but you could convince me that it wins a match.
No, that's totally fair. And like, I think there has to be a worse deck at the table, and I think this is it. We're all conditioned to think that the decks that we draft are going to be 1-2s because we tend to do better. That's just how it is. But when you're drafting at the PT, you're playing against all of the people who tend to do better, and your 1-2s turn into 0-3s.
Yeah. Okay. Where do we land on? What is this? Nick's draft.
Is this the red black deck?
believe this is the red-black deck.
Well, we have double rally, double lash. Yeah, I think
Eomer,
We first picked an Eomor, right?
claim, Fear Fire
Yeah.
Oh,
Foes,
yeah. No, we
Bowmaster.
Here's
picked
the
a Bowmaster.
Bowmaster's deck.
Yeah. No, our deck is very good.
I think this is a 2-1 off the back of our
Yeah.
rares.
Yeah. We have Purifier Foes and Bowmasters, which are like 2 of the top 7 cards of the set, or 2 of the top 10
Yeah.
cards of the set.
Yeah.
So pretty happy with that. And
I
also
think
we have an
it's-
okay curve. So
Mm-hmm.
pretty
It's not
interested in all that.
quite what I would call a 3-0, but
No, I think the blue black deck's better.
yeah, I think this is a
So-
2-1.
Yep.
So if you told me this deck 3-0'd, I would not be surprised. Like I'd ask
Oh,
you
yeah.
how many times they drew Bowmaster, but
Yeah, this blue-black deck drafted itself. I think this is the best deck at the table. I think this is a pretty easy number 1.
Absolutely best deck at the table.
Yes.
I don't know. I think it was well piloted. For the most part, I think there were a few choices I would have made differently, but that's some of it comes down to preference.
Alex's deck.
I
What?
think this green white deck is a 2-1 deck.
So are we just
Green-white.
shifting Beekeeper down?
Yeah, I agree.
I think it's a 2-1 deck. I think
Well, it depends on because there's 2 randoms we don't know, right?
Yeah.
I think Beekeeper's deck is closer to a 1-2 than a 2-1, just because it's 4 or 5 tempt count.
Yeah.
But
I wouldn't be surprised if he went 2-1 though. With
Yeah,
the deck,
same.
I think it has like raw power level. It's fine. But like, I am hesitant to say a deck is going to go 3-0 if it has like under 8 tempter. in it. Like really hesitant.
Yeah.
Because like you. How often do you win when your opponent loots twice with their ringleader and you don't have one? You never win those.
yeah,
games.
it's incredibly rare. Yeah.
You just never
So I guess
win.
if we were gonna rank them, obviously Zen's deck is number 1. Who is number 2, Nick or Alex? Is the
think
red
I
black
would-
deck or the green white deck?
I think the green white deck slash Eowyn I think is a little bit better on like average card quality, and the black red deck having Bowmasters and Fear Fire Foes is like
Yeah.
and like they have Eomor.
Oh God,
It's-
wait, Alex's deck has Anduril too. Yeah, okay, that's number 2.
Yeah, it's probably number 2.
So
But
we
the
go,
average
and
the average card
Alex
quality in
is-
this green white deck is quite good.
It is, yes.
So,
Cool.
And then it goes like, I guess.
Beekeeper, Julian, red white.
Yeah.
Yeah. Seb.
Cool.
Yeah.
Good stuff. I'm gonna probably be focusing on constructed for a bit, but next time I have some draft logs to review, I know who to call up.
Lit.
All right, and